This is Wicked Roadie, a wicked good podcast about Rhode Island events and life. Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Mary, we're in it, as they say.
Yes,
we're in
we
it.
are.
We are in the unofficial component of summer. This is the unofficial lead up to the official
Normally we'd be really hot.
a little bit of sun.
The pools would be open and used by now.
Well, some of them may be open. They're overflowing because of all the rain. Good news is we are not in a drought status right now.
Yes.
So that's good. And everybody's lawn looks like Technicolor green. It's like super bright and vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I've got a little bit of hope. You know, if this lasts maybe past June 3rd, it'll be the best summer for my lawn yet.
Hey, there. I agree.
Usually by June 3rd, it's all
dry.
burnt and not looking pretty.
I put in some flowers for the first time. Of course, I'm a new homeowner, and I decided to plant in my yard, and I have not had to water these flowers at all.
Yeah,
I'm going to be in a really bad habit once July hits, and it's drought season.
Well, you got to be careful too because there's been so much rain. You got to watch out for overwatering. So check those. Check that green thumb and make sure you don't oversaturate the plants. But yeah, I mean, hopefully now, as the weather starts to break and we start to experience a little bit of the warmer temperatures, we start getting into those 60s and 70s and 80s. This is when all the great events happen. As far as the outdoor stuff. I mean, today's lineup, there are a bunch of outdoor concerts. There are outdoor activities. Just everything is just coming together nicely.
Yep.
And I really hope for the sake of all of these events that we talk about, the weather continues to keep on a nice, not so rainy streak.
Yes.
That'd be good.
I like that. And you're talking about how this is when all the events start happening. If you are new to Wicked Roadie, honestly, starting even the past couple of weeks, so many of the events that we talk about are weekly events or at least happen every month. So if you're just tuning in for the first time and you're saying, okay, I want to know what else is going to be coming on this summer, check out a couple of our past episodes and just know that every week we're probably mentioning something that is going to be ongoing.
Oh, yeah. When you talk about the various food truck festivals or the different series of events, absolutely. There's always stuff that's happening. And of course, I don't want to exclude it. I was nervous last week. I was nervous because, we beforehand, we had gotten communication from the governor's office saying, "Hey, we want to chat with you guys about some upcoming stuff," which is awesome. We love talking to different people about the events. And if you listen to last week's episode, I mentioned about the Jeep being naked, which simply means the doors are off and the top is down.
Yeah,
I am not in the Jeep naked. And I said I was nervous. Well, we heard back from the governor's office. We're working on a schedule as far as just the different things that are coming up. And they said, "Don't worry, we understand." So now that I got that out of the way, I am looking forward to the Jeep being naked yet again. Hopefully, once this weather officially breaks, because I have a quick cover, so I don't have to put the top over and the Velcro in there. Anybody who's owned a Wrangler knows that it just gets the cover over time gets tighter and the zippers get a little finicky. So I usually take the cover off once in the beginning, and then I use this quick cover, which keeps the dust and the rain out.
Look at you. You're so fancy.
Well, it's a Jeep life. It's a Jeep life.
Jeep riding was tough for me because I always had to wear a hat.
Yeah.
And girls, whether I'm on the motorcycle with my husband or we were in his Jeep, I was like, I just can never do my hair.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta have accessories inside like the console,
Yes.
Clips, headbands, scrunchies, whatever you need. Yeah,
Bring
absolutely.
back the scrunchie.
So if you tuned in while you're on the road and your hair is blowing all freely in the breeze, or you're working or getting errands done, sit back, listen, and enjoy the episode. If you hear something that piques your interest, we'll have all the links and info for you in our show notes and on our website, wickedroadiepodcast.com.
So many great things coming up, of course, and you have one that you really want to talk about as your Wicked Interesting listing this week.
It is the American Heart Association Southern New England Heart Walk 2017. It'll take place this Sunday on June 4th at Station Park in Providence. Is where it kicks off. Now, this is a 2 or 3.5 mile walk. It is rain or shine. Registration's at 7 a.m. The walk starts at 8:30. And, the whole deal behind the American Heart Association, obviously they have the heart ball in the wintertime. They have the Go Red for women. They do all these different things. That's because heart disease and stroke remain the leading health threats to all Americans. So they, in the Southern New England chapter, which has had some turnover with their new leadership team, great things, and none of it was bad. David Boda, who used to be over at the Meeting Street, is now has moved over to the American Heart Association, the Southern New England chapter. This is great. He's going to take the team to the next level. The past leadership, like I said before, had done a great job. But it's all about raising the awareness, getting people CPR trained, helping them understand the signs and symptoms of recognizing a stroke, what to do. And we've got so many great local sponsors, including CVS Health, Care New England, Lifespan, Bristol County Savings Bank, G-Lopes Construction, South Coast Health System, Hawthorne Medical System, Bryant University Physician Assistant Program, ZNS Insurance Agency. I'm just going to go through all of them.
Yeah, look at
Charter Care Health Partners, South County Health, St. Anne's Hospital, United Healthcare, Optum, and they got some great media sponsors: NBC 10, Coast 93.3, B101, RIPTA. And, because we're mentioning them, we're supporting them. So
exactly.
we're
we're a media sponsor a little bit
absolutely.
now, too.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit. We're huge. Huge. This is episode 38, Mary.
There you go.
So if people want information, obviously you can head over to our website and find the links and everything. But just understand this. It's any donation to participate. But if you make a donation or if you get donations, people sponsor you to walk, in excess of $100, you get a T-shirt.
Nice.
So you can further show your support, and there'll be a Kids Heart Challenge. It's a half-mile obstacle course for the kids ages 5 to 12. That'll kicked off after the Heart Walk. So
nice.
Take a nice walk with the family. The kids have more energy. That's how you burn it off.
Let them run around.
So that's our wicked interesting pick of the week. And now here's our wicked fun in the 401.
Let me tell you, man, I am sad that I'm not going to be in the state this weekend.
What?
I'm going to New York.
It's a concrete jungle where dreams are made of, according to Alicia Keys.
One of these events is something that I've been looking forward to, and I sadly miswrote it in my calendar. The PVD Fest is happening all weekend long.
What is PVD Fest?
Providence is taken over by this amazing festival just downtown.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
PVD. Does that mean it's in Warwick where the PVD airport is?
I know. So much pain.
So confused.
Just call it WAR. WAR. Why call it PVD?
I have no idea.
People are always so confused. Yes, just green anything.
Anyway, back to Providence.
So the real capital, not where people fly into. They're going to be having live music, dance, food, and here's what's really great: visual art installations. They're
what
going
does that mean?
So let's see. They're going to have big billboard posters put on the sides of buildings. That's when they started to add a bunch. I saw this giant harp. I want to almost call it art that spanned between Burnside Park and some of the buildings downtown in Kennedy Plaza.
You're getting ready for your trip to New York because you're pronouncing your R's more than most. Harp.
Yes, you're right.
Park.
I am. I'm trying to make sure they don't know where I'm coming from.
No, make us sound intelligent. So this is, obviously, Providence really is the creative capital.
It is. And so this is going to be, just multiple arts, 4 days. It's June 1st through the 4th. They're going to be taking over all those different public spaces, the parks, the outdoor stages. This is something that you can bring your family to. I took both my kids last year with the stroller, a double stroller. We were just hanging around Burnside Park. And then I went back later at night to make it more like a date night. So this has been going on they've had already 2 years of this festival, and it's just that amazing that anyone who lives in Providence, check it out. If you don't live in Providence, stop on by because it's 4 days.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Oh, that's great. So it starts on the Thursday, goes right to the Sunday?
Yeah.
Perfect. So if you want to head on down to the South County area, check out Jazz by the Sea. It's the annual scholarship gala, which helps raise funds for the scholarships for South Kingston music students throughout the district. This is an awesome event. It happens at the Dunes Club. It includes food, drinks, silent auction. It features instrumental and vocal jazz ensembles from the South Kingston high school students.
Awesome.
And it's really cool. Last year, they gave scholarships to 8 students totaling over $3,500, which is perfect. You're seeing the funds go right to use right away. And this also supports the music mentoring project at Broad Rock Middle School. That program provides free music lessons to eligible students in grades 5 through 8.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, that's right at the crux of when kids are really starting to grasp the whole concept of music and education with it. So this is something you definitely want to check out. It's happening on Sunday night, and the Dunes Club is a gorgeous location.
It's beautiful.
As I've always said, a bad day in Narragansett is better than a great day at the office, regardless. You're down at the Dunes Club, even if the weather is a little overcast and cloudy. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
You're still down in Narragansett. You got a great entertainment. You got great food, and they're going to have a silent auction that is like something you've never seen before.
Awesome.
So check that out. We'll have the link, and you can follow it to see the events. You can get a preview. But just go down there, have a great time. What else we got going on?
I love it. Hey, Saturday, if you find yourself wanting to be down in Newport, down in the Aquidneck area, you're going to want to maybe check out Newport Polo. So I talked about this last year. We have become hardcore Newport Polo fans.
You guys are,
my family and I.
Yeah, you guys have quite the setup.
Yeah, we got little tents. You can go and just sit in the bleachers. You can go and kind of tailgate before or after. This is a family-friendly event. It is an adult beverage adult beverage friendly event. It is so fun. If you've never gone to polo, there are horses, there are guys pretty much playing, what would you say, cricket, field hockey? I don't even know how one would describe polo.
It's hockey without ice and horses.
And horses. And it's like right in your face. It is so close to see these giant horses, and the teams are going to be, they're able to play against people from all around the world. Our polo team is amazing. You get to go and stomp the divots. I mean, this is a super fun. You can dress swanky, and it's going to be happening every single Saturday from now through September. And it's just in Portsmouth.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Another great event that's happening down there. And, we were talking in the beginning about events that are weekly series. The Flow and Float at the Bodie Spa is back in Newport. Now, this happens every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. It is a 1-hour yoga class with our friend Meredith from Newport Film.
Yes.
She's the yoga teacher.
Cool.
She teaches a bunch of yoga classes down there. And then it is followed by a 1-hour water journey at the spa there. Now, the Bodie Spa, they do massages. They do all the, standard, very, very great services they offer down there. But they have this hydrotherapy water journey, and it's it goes from warm and hot baths to cold, and then you go back to hot again, and then you go to steam, and then you go to the cold again, and it's been used for many, many years. People think it was like Egyptian royalty were the first ones to indulge in this kind of health benefits because it helps dilate your system, and your body gets warm and you kind of loosen up, and then all of a sudden you jump into the cold plunge, which is about 50 degrees. Oh. You stay in there for a minute and everything kind of squeezes up, and it squeezes all the toxins out, and then you go back into the steam. They have a eucalyptus steam room. Very, very, very nice. And it's a great way to kick off your weekend. So every Saturday morning, it is suggested that you sign up and check that out. So that is starting. It started last week, and it goes right on through the summer, right into September.
Fantastic.
Hit that up. Hit that up.
Definitely. This week's wicked family-friendly suggestion is to take your family to Gaspé, right near Patuxent, where Cranston meets Warwick, because these past couple of weeks, it's where they're leading up for Gaspé Days. The Warwick Symphony Orchestra is going to be playing in the park right there on Narragansett Parkway. That is going to be Saturday from 5 to 8. Now, this is a great event, great way to get, we were talking about the musicians down in South County at South Kingstown.
Yep.
If your children have any interest in playing instruments, this is a great way for them to see adults and people who really have continued that passion into their adult lives play great music, and we can't always afford to go to different shows with our kids.
Sure.
I mean, I'm now a mom of 2. I personally, I don't trust my kids in an indoor space like the vets yet. I think they would be way too loud.
Oh, they wouldn't enjoy it.
No. And really, I want something that is earlier for them too.
Yep.
Starting a show at 8 o'clock is a little tough on a 4-year-old, but a 5 o'clock show, now you're talking. A 5 o'clock show where I can bring a picnic dinner. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Okay. We're all good for this. So, of course, this is happening because Gatsby Days is a really big thing in Warwick. Just a heads up, next weekend, so the weekend of the 10th, that is going to be the Gatsby Day 5K, you mentioned it last week, and the parade. So for those of you who don't know, Gatsby is like a really big deal in Warwick and Cranston.
Huge. Absolutely.
It is so big. It was literally like one of the first significant events of the revolution took place because a bunch of people from this area, I'm pretty sure they drank a little too much and boarded a ship and burnt it. So,
hey, why not?
Starting a revolution.
That's how you have
Way
a
to
party.
go.
That's how you have a party.
But it's a great way to be proud of Rhode Islanders for sticking up for themselves. And you can do this by going to the concert Saturday night, 5 to 8, the Warwick Symphony Orchestra in the park.
Hey, as we said in the beginning, everything we talked about today can be found on our website, wickedroadiepodcast.com.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagrams. If you're going to any of these events, any summertime event, you're going to the beach, you're having an ice cream cone from Brickley's. I don't even know the possibilities out there, but let me tell you, I want to see those photos, and I want to see you using the hashtag WickedRoadie.
Yeah, and that's great, too, because people who advertise and sponsor with the program, they see it, too. They say, hey, my ad dollars are working. And if you want to get in on this, you can email us at wickedroadiepodcast@gmail.com. Literally delivering the information of your business or your organization into the earbuds of your customers.
Can't get any better than that.
No. I mean, unless we want to put you in the same car with them, if you want to GPS them and drive them while they're listening.
While they
Be
go to
kind
work.
of creepy. Absolutely.
Maybe they'll buy you a Dunkin'. You never know.
It's all good.
So until next time, folks, I'm Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro.
And you've been listening to Wicked Roadie. We'll have more for you next Thursday.